What's up to my Patreons, man? Just wanted to chat with y'all. Exclusive sports talk video, I guess you can call it that, man. Some topics I wanted to talk about. That's just for y'all. First and foremost, for the Detroit Lions, a topic about, Matthew Stafford not playing last game. That's been going on still. Even though, the game is over with. Makes no sense to me. I don't understand what the purpose of you wanting to put Matthew Stafford out there and risk him getting injured in the second game of the preseason. Makes no sense to me. I can understand the third or fourth. Third being the dress rehearsal, and fourth, being a game where you try to, get some type of momentum going into your first. So I would understand that. But in the second game of the preseason, listen, here's the thing. Matthew Stafford is not going to run the real offense in the first place. First of all, you're going against a watered-down Texans team, and on both sides of the football, you're not going to see the things that they're actually going to run, the plays they're actually going to run. It makes no sense for him to even go out there and do it. There's no point in doing it, man. So I don't know what that argument is about. I don't know what it's about. I don't understand why fans are being so greedy and so selfish. We'll get there. You'll see the new offense when it counts. Not in some random preseason game where you're not going to run your real offense anyway. You running the things that's in the annals of the playbook. So it makes absolutely no sense. Another topic for the Pistons fans. Andre Drummond. This thing with, these fans, they still talking about trading Andre Drummond. Listen to me, man. Y'all so down on Andre Drummond. Well, I'm down on Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin makes entirely too much money and has not proven to play a healthy season in his career yet. I bet y'all didn't know that Blake Griffin had a torn meniscus at the end of the season last year. That's what the issue was. He had a torn meniscus. If you don't believe me, his video is available right now on Twitter and YouTube. Torn meniscus. He dropped that bombshell in the interview last week. We're paying this man so much doggone money. I don't care about the regular season. I keep telling people that. I can care less about the regular season, man. The playoffs is what matter, and every time it comes to playoff basketball, Blake Griffin is not available. I understand the scoring, the pretty little points. Okay, the 25 points a game, whatever you want to say. Fine, good. It takes more than that in the first place. I need some defense, first and foremost. So, with everybody down on Drummond, he does nothing but rebound. Listen, dude, this dude almost averaged 18 points a game last season. The hell are you talking about? With no plays ran for him. Not one play ran for him. So imagine if you give him a real point guard. Imagine if you give Andre Drummond a real point guard. Because he's yet to have one. At least one that sets him up properly. So, the closest thing you had to that was Brandon Jennings. And that was only sometimes, because sometimes Brandon Jennings was I'm gonna get my own mode. So, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a Matthew Stafford situation. Put the right pieces there. Don't come to me telling me Matthew Stafford is a bum and he's this and that, and you never gave him a running game. You never gave him offensive linemen. Like every other good quarterback in this league has. That's successful. Don't give me that. We're going to speak factual. Stay out of them goddamn stats for you nerds out there and pay attention to what's really going on. Those are some topics that's been annoying me, man. It's the same old with this fan base, a bunch of emotion. Instead of, holding these organizations accountable for the stuff that they've been doing. Like I said, no reason for the Lions to not over a 10-year span, have Matthew Stafford set up with an offensive line and a running back that can give him 100 yards a game. Unexplainable. You went and draft receiver after receiver after receiver, the tight end. Never addressed the trenches. And now when Bob Quinn does that, and he's building from the inside out, trying to put some running game there for him, because that expands the field. In order for him to be a gunslinger, the team has to fear the run in the first place. Because if they're just defending you for a pass, you're not going to have success. And that's what they've done with Stafford over the years. It is so easy to defend him. Matthew Stafford had a freak of nature in Megatron that still got open. But listen, you go watch Megatron highlights, you've seen 2 guys, 3 guys covering him with those catches. They didn't have to worry about the running game. It makes you easy to defend, man. Watch the fucking football game. You know what I mean? So stay out of them stats. The stats tell lies. I'm telling you, man. They tell lies. That's why PFF is so wrong on certain stuff, man. It's so flawed. It's not even funny. PFF is not the say all be all. Stats is not the say all be all. You have to pay attention to what's actually going on out there. Personnel, management, things like that. So, again, with the Pistons, man, they got the Pistons going 37, winning 37 games after they improved in so many areas, bro. They got them winning 37 games when none of these teams in the Eastern Conference really did anything. You went out and got, Kyrie Irving went to Brooklyn. Okay, that's an exchange for what they had already in Russell. Kevin Durant ain't playing. So, come on. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks is the Bucks. They're going to be at the top of the pack anyway. Just because. Unless teams decide to stop waiting to the playoffs and play them smartly and keep Giannis' ass out of the paint and close everybody and lock everybody else down like they've done over the last 3 years against the Bucks. The Bucks are not a easy team. They're not a hard team to beat. They're not. If you have a competent coaching staff. Philly lost a scorer and a 3-point shooter that they needed. And they added old-ass 35-year-old Al Horford that's probably going to run out of gas again like he did in the playoffs. Had one good game in the playoffs, his all-world game, and then after that, 0. So these teams are not significantly better in no areas. Toronto Raptors obviously got worse because their main leader and lifesaver is gone in Kawhi. So, come on, man. People talking about the Pacers like Oladipo coming back. Like Oladipo is motherfucking LeBron James or something. Like it's hilarious to me. This is hilarious to me. But these Detroit sport fans, man, that's what they do. They feed on this bullshit they listen to on the radio instead of really paying attention to what the fuck is really going on out there. The first thing they nerdy, geeky ass do is go run to the computer and pull up these goddamn stats instead of paying attention to what's really fucking going on. Simple as that, man. You talking about, yeah, you got to make a trade. No, be patient. Reggie Jackson contract coming off. Andre Drummond to have an option. Him and Blake Griffin will pretty much be the 2 main contracts you got. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have some money soon. Don't rush it. Be damn patient, man. I tell the Lions fans the same thing. You have an organization now with Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia actually showing you how the Patriots did it, how they built a franchise from the inside out, from the trenches out. They're building one. It's not a final product yet. So stop judging it as such. Matt Patricia, first year with none of the guys that he wanted, and you guys judged the hell out of him. Unbelievably stupid of some people. Stupid. The first thing they do is say, oh, fire him. How long y'all been doing that? How many times had that worked? Just firing coaches willy-nilly all the time. Constantly, you just constantly rotating coaches. You know how many times Matthew Stafford had new coordinators and coaches? It's unbelievable. Stop it. I'm out.